Yep. Y'all know what it is. Eagle wear boxing. I shouldn't have to say more than that. Y'all know what's up. That's enough of that eagle yelling and stuff. Yeah. I didn't miss too many fights. I did pretty good. Salute to the chat out there. Yeah, I didn't miss a lot of fights this week. As far as well, I missed them. As far as I still have to, have to go over these fights and stuff. I don't want to cover too much. I'm just get some opinions and stuff. What you guys really think? We knew what was gonna happen with the Parker fight. I messed up on the Ramirez because I was sticking with Cuba, but I made a comeback though. I got the Richards right. I don't know how I got the Richards right. I got the Richards right. I got the Esparza right. Whew. I think, what is it? Yeah. Esparza, Ortiz. Let me see. It's just so many of them out there. Which one I messed up on? The Sajo. I think that was yep, that one screwed me up. So that was another one that was down. Yeah, I just fell off. I fell off a little bit. Not terrible, not terrible. I don't think I did terrible, but yeah. I'm looking for something. I gotta try to find. Wait till y'all get up in here, but I'm trying to find something up in here. Let me see. I don't know why all the fights ain't popping up because I gotta report the fight, but I gotta have they gotta pop up. I gotta be able to see them. Okay, here we go. I don't know. For some reason, I don't know. Some of these sites, man, you go over there. I don't even like messing with Ring. I don't know. But you know how we watch everything that falls, that crumbles right in front of us. That's what we got. When you look at stuff, sometimes stuff just fall. It crumbles right in front of you, but you're not even realizing what they're doing. They take away from the boxing. You know what I mean? They take away from the boxing a little bit at a time. And all these things you got to take in consideration. These are all part of boxing. I don't care if it's a magazine or whatever it is. It could be a magazine. It don't matter if they take it away from boxing, or in the manner that they take it away. You still think it's there, but you never knew the ownership or nothing like that. And that's what you got to realize. You never knew the ownership. So if you knew the ownership in the first place, then you would know. You would know. But you didn't. The thing about it is you didn't know the ownership. You didn't know that, like, the Muhammad Ali's family owned certain stuff, and you just didn't know. You don't even know that maybe even Joe Frazier's family owned something, or other people own stuff. Yeah, I'm starting to see some of the other stuff that I need to see. I can't play. I can just play the sounds, but that's about it. I'm not gonna be able to hit y'all. I'm not gonna be able to hit y'all with everything, but I'll be able to hit y'all with um, most of it because there's probably I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 fights. And there's no way that I could have covered all of them, or there's no way I could have seen all of them. So it's up to y'all. I want to know if there's controversy or whatever. Yeah, I know you say Loma looked good though, but yeah, Loma's trying to get out of the fight is what he was trying to do. It's a tough fight for him, but that was before. But it was a tough week for him. No matter how good he looked, he was having a tough time. You look back at some of the stop action shots to see that he was having a hard time. Yeah. Comey just didn't get the distance that he needed to do. I'll see you out there, Sir Flame. Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to read it out, brother. I'll see y'all out there. Just trying to get these fights out. I'm just trying to get a perspective of everything that went down. Because there's bigger questions than just our predictions there. You know what I mean? We had a lot of good predictions and stuff like that. And hopefully, I mean, I don't think y'all going to eat too much crow or whatever, but hopefully you guys had a lot of good picks that you picked the right fights. I just don't have all. See, the thing is, I'm looking for the results. I didn't get all the results that I needed to get. That's what I'm looking for. I didn't get all my results. I'm like, wait a minute, what about the results? I didn't get all the results. Yeah. The women have their own boxing, so that's why I go to, you know what I mean? So I go to their channel to see what they got. But they don't. Okay, see, I'm gonna give you for instance. I can't even. You don't even get a whole page. I don't know that. I think they want you to subscribe or something like that. Cause you don't even get a whole page. It's like the half of the page is filled. Just let you know. I'll read what I can because I can't. Okay, I'm gonna click on full story to see what it says. It's probably not gonna give me too much. It showed them the money. It says Amanda Serrano. She won her fight tonight. Next should be Katie Taylor. That was it. Yeah, it says show them the money, Amanda. The real deal. Serrano won her fight last night, and next should be Katie Taylor, with a huge purse. No excuses. No more tune-ups for these two. This is the biggest fight on the horizon for now. So let's see it happen. Okay, let's see it happen. Okay, they better say happen. Sir Flem, if they don't say let's see it, so let's see it happen, then they stole from me. You already know that. They stole from me, brother. Because I always say, let's see it. Let's go. Let's see it. Yeah. But we already had that. We had that down in the Serrano and Gutierrez or whatever. Yeah, that's shit. Serrano, she's in my winning column. Yeah. Almost screwed up on the couple though. I got fortunate on that. I had that. I think the Ramirez. I had that one. Let me go back and check it out. I'm like, shoot. Hey, we don't like to be losing up in here, man. You know how we do. We don't like to lose. We got that. Yeah, Ramirez. Yeah, that was my screw up right there. The Ramirez and Gonzalez. That was my screw up. But the Richards, I got the Richards right, and I was hesitant on that because I was gonna go with Ramirez on that at first, or Gongora. But I wasn't 100% on him. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna go with him. So that one I did okay. My first screw up was 1, 2. My third fight down, I think. You see, 1, 2. Yeah, Gonzalez. Yeah. Yeah, that was my Ramirez and Gonzalez. That was my screw up. Of course, I don't like to. Y'all know I don't like to go against Cuba. I don't like going against Cuba. You know what I mean? I don't like going against Cuba, man. Cuba is kind of hard to go against. But shout out to Serrano for getting it done. And hopefully we can get that Katie Taylor fight. What y'all thoughts on that Katie Taylor fight? Y'all think she can get? You think Serrano gonna get it done? Yeah, your surf face say facts. That's our phrase. Hell yeah, that's our phrase, man. Don't be stealing our shit. Let's see it. Yeah. Now you probably, I know you don't visit a whole lot of chats and stuff, Sir Flame, but you go to somebody's chat, they gonna have some of our stuff in there where they done stole. But you know what? They can't. The thing about Eagles Web, y'all can't steal everything. Y'all can't. It's impossible. We got too much. We got too many sayings and stuff. That's why my web watchers, they don't even say nothing. They try to use, most of the time they use regular words or they say facts. They use regular words up in here because they ain't trying to have that, because they see y'all on the outside just peeping in trying to catch on to something. You're not gonna catch on. You can't catch on to our language. I see my brother Derek Beatty coming up in here. Salute Derek Beatty up in here. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, Derek Beatty come in. Yes. Yeah, we talking about facts, Derek. No, I was kidding. We were talking about, I was reading this article and they said let's see it. You know, but then they added another word to it. Okay, I was like, yeah. I said don't steal none of our shit that we use up in here. Yeah. I don't care if you old media. Nuh-uh. Y'all ain't paying us. Y'all not paying Eagle. Stop. Don't use our phrases up in there. They said, so let's see it happen. So we already know what the it is, but they talking about let's see it happen. You better add happen to it. Don't try to steal from Eagles Web, because we got our certain stuff, Derek. I was saying we got our certain stuff that we use up in here, brother. We got our certain stuff that we use. Nobody got no business using nothing that we use. Like the BCD, none of that. Y'all don't know. You don't know what the EJ mic is. You don't know what this smash down is. Y'all don't know what this, how we say it. This smash down. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know, man. Y'all got to keep up with the language, man. We got our own. We got some of our own up in here, man. Y'all got to keep up. Keep up. We got to set you up so you can keep up. Yeah. But this, I'm gonna try to keep this right here is like for the show. I couldn't cover a whole lot of stuff. This I'm trying to tell y'all. So I couldn't cover a whole lot of stuff. So what I want y'all to do is just, y'all, this is more or less like a, pick Eagle's brain today or whatever, so y'all can ask, y'all just ask questions. We're gonna chop it up. I just don't want to cover fights in depthly, but a lot of funny shit happened and a lot of, I don't know. I don't trust, like I still don't. So this is a big thing for me, is I don't trust that whole Paul situation. I know that he would knocked out Woodley, but I just don't trust. If it's a no knockout clause, how you knocking people out? Or I don't know. Woodley looked too happy before the fight or whatever. I don't know. They looked kind of buddy. It's suspect. But the question is, what does that do for professional boxing? And then I'm gonna do my shout out for Sir Flame. Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all know. Hey, that was funny. Hey, I was just thinking about it, y'all. I just saw like a article. I saw an article with James Toney and Sam Peter. I was cracking up. As soon as I seen it, I started thinking about Neck. Like, who Neck? Look at Sir Flame down there crying. Oh, okay. Sir Flame said, I used to check out a few. He said, now just the web or Blue Bloods. Yeah, Blue Blood Sports. I like Blue Blood, but Blue Blood be taking too damn long to get started sometimes. I'm like, man, I have to come back. I might have to come back and wait till you get warmed up. Because you the 5-time welterweight champion, WBC, WBA, IBF, former, this and that. He go through so much. It's like, damn, dude, this, come out with the information. And here I give out so much information, but it'd be like this. We just run through it like we running through it. Yeah. But that whole shit, man, I don't know, that's kind of suspect. Derek Beatty put it down there too. It's kind of suspect. And on top of that, not that it's just being suspect, but Derek Beatty, the question is, what do y'all feel? How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel? What did that do for boxing? Is that a helper for boxing? Is it helping us? As a boxing community, does that stuff help, or are they taking a step back? Are they hurting? They hurting what we. What you mean, what's up to you? I said salute as soon as I came here to everybody. I don't never miss nobody. I always say salute to the room or something. Even if I say salute to the room, guess who's in the room? If I say salute to the room, then that means somebody included. Stop trying to be an attention getter. I give y'all my attention because I give y'all the wrong attention. Y'all don't want the wrong attention up in here. That's the wrong thing, is get the wrong attention from me. Yeah, unless Sir Flame laugh, he say you do get the whole rundown. I'm like, yeah, man, I ain't got 10 minutes to wait for you to call out how many championships, how many fights they won. I ain't got time for all that. I could Wikipedia all that if I need to get all that extra information and stuff. But it's kind of professional, but he kind of overdo it to me. He kind of overdo it to me. If I go in there and if it's a short topic and he's not getting to the topic, if he start off like, because then you don't know how far to fast forward. It's like, if he don't get to the information, I'm like, oh, man, dude, come on, man. The former IBF, I like him, though. I do like him. I never downplay him. I do like him. But sometimes I'm in a rush all the time, man. He down there talking about, no, I'll say his name separately. Man, I'll jumble all y'all's names together, man. I'll say your name backwards up in here. Your name backwards. Nas Bisbor. Yeah. Nas Nibber. Nas Nibber Yar. Nas Nibber Yar, stop trying to get all this attention. Everybody said, not but since Serrano signed to Paul, the Katie Taylor fight might happen. You got that right too, though. You got that right. But I didn't want this look for boxing, man. How do y'all feel about it? I didn't want this look for boxing. I didn't want it. And they did it sneaky too. See, a lot of people, what y'all not realizing, it was a sneak ass move, Sir Flame. It was a sneaky ass move that they pulled on this brother. I'm going to show you what they did. Y'all know what they did. You see what they did, though. They tried to paint Woodley as like a fierce boxer. He's an MMA fighter. He's on the ground, on his feet. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's on his feet. He's on the ground, So they fight at different levels in MMA. So for me, it's a black eye. And it wasn't Paul that gave boxing a black eye. It was Woodley that gave boxing a black eye by trying to sell himself as some kind of a boxer. Because what he should have done in between the Paul fight, he should have went out there. He should have got his ass in there and fought like a contender. Well, not necessarily a contender for a belt, but somebody, a journeyman or something. No, journeyman would have schooled the shit out of him. One of them gatekeepers would have tore his ass up. Somebody that was promised, but they just wasn't. I don't know. I'm kind of slipping up to who he should have fought, but it should have been somebody else before Paul, to make us at least feel like make the ones of us that think, at least make us go like this a little bit, like, all right, yeah, he trying to do it. At least there, yeah, he doing his thing. Yeah, he doing his thing. At least try to fool us a little bit, but they try to slip. Man, come on now. Y'all know that straight up okey doke shit, man. Yeah. Oh, Derek Bay said, yeah, he long with, yeah, Derek, he do too much. I talk fast and I talk long, but I'm not long-winded like that, though. I'll change the subject up. We talk about something else. Look at Sir Flame. Sir Flame said I'm crying over here. Yeah. Sir Flame said, I'm not a boxer, but Jake ain't either. Yeah. It's like, I'm like, all the shit he do. I'm like, stop, man. Please stop. Oh, man, it was kind of slippery out. So I missed my training. I think my girl got I think she a little bit, I don't know if she completely salted up at the Eagle, but she got a little bit salted up. I had to cancel out, but we'll get back. So I get back with her. I'm gonna work her ass like twice as hard and stuff. Yeah. That's all I can get to work with me. I can't get no, guys get too weak. Guys don't want to work with me because I'm a dog slap the shit out of them. I'm gonna beat them up. If you really don't know nothing about boxing, I'm gonna beat you up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna beat you up for real. Still, got people always want to train with everybody else. They know I train, but they rather train with everybody else. And then then when I see them, their skill set is like zero. It's like, you ain't got no skill set. Get out of here trying to talk yourself up. I came from fighters on my mama's side and my daddy's side. I came from fighters. Yep. Let me see what Derek got. Derek say, we know that wasn't true. He was more of a wrestler. Yeah, yeah. When he first came into the MMA, then he slowly started to get better with his stand up. That's what I'm saying. But they try. See this. What this is what get me? Cause I was somewhere else. See, I was somewhere else, and I was in a chat. It wasn't a boxing chat, and they were talking about Paul. I'm like, okay, so let me read what they was writing. So they was I was reading, and said, oh yeah, yeah. Woodley got knocked out. Paul, yeah, Jake Paul knocked out Woodley, right? So I just kept reading. And so kept going back and forth. I don't know the whole conversation, but the conversation was going like this. Oh yeah, well, what division does he fight in? And the other guy was coming back like, I don't know. It's like they don't know the division that Willie fight in and nothing like that. They don't really keep up with boxing. But that shows you the popularity is what's keeping those butts interested. And the Pauls they're popular. Because you got two people having a conversation about boxing, and neither one of them knows shit about boxing. And I wasn't going to chime in, so I didn't chime in. I just was like reading it back. I just like, okay, yeah. I'm like, what? What division? Yeah, but you're right, Derek. Yeah, he was a crawler at first. There you go. So, yeah. Sir Flame said let Paul fight Gabe Rosado. He a gatekeeper. Yeah, let him get in there. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, everybody said that's why I don't watch this whole video. I don't. You got. Hey, Derek. Yeah, I really dig this dude, man. I like this dude. I mess with him, man. I mess with him. I don't get to see what he write all the time. Me and him had conversations before, and when they had that whole thing on the other side, you know what I mean? They had that whole thing, that bullshit that was going on. I actually talked to him and stuff like that, and he told me he didn't know what was going on and whatever like that. I think at one point he had me modded up. He had me modded up because I used to support him heavy. But I just didn't. I never went back because of that bullshit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All that bullshit. Why we stepped to our own side. Why we just started doing our own. We started doing our own thing. And a lot of people just started doing their own thing. They kind of fell off because they were discouraged because of how many people was coming in. But after a while, I stopped promoting, and I told y'all to really. I didn't stay on y'all to promote. But I know y'all still do every once in a while because I'm still constantly going up by a little at a time. To do this a little bit at a time because I got people just interested in me in real life. So then they just ask what I do. They might subscribe and they'll come in and give a thumbs up, but they really don't know boxing like that. Like the girl never came in. I'm gonna talk to her today. I'm telling her, look, you're gonna start your show late. Tell everybody you starting your show. She'll do it though. I said, tell everybody you starting your show late and you come see me for like 15 minutes. So you guys will get to meet her. So I'll do that. And then I'll try to get F Coleman to come back. She might be coming in anyway. She might be she might be one of the ones that's giving the thumbs up and stuff like that. But y'all stupid. I didn't want to see, but here's the whole thing is you never hear no disrespect out of Eagle though. I'm not saying anything bad about the brother at all. I'm just saying that his dramatizations, man, he go through a lot before he get to it. It's like, man, come on, man, get to it. People come in here, they want to rush me, but it's different. I already said a lot before you got your dumb ass in here. I said a lot before you got here. You should have had your ass here. I said a lot. People come in, oh, what's it? See, that's what Derek don't like. I don't know if Sir Flame like it, but I know that's what my people don't like. They don't like when somebody just come out, what's all this about or whatever. If I done talked about a lot of stuff and you just getting your ass in here. Yeah. Man, I'll get my thing pulled down if I don't but I can't do it. I'm gonna get a clip though. Okay, so Wednesday I'll get a clip. I just want to show. I do want to show the Woodley layout, not necessarily the knockout, but I want to show the I don't know why I came out to fight fall. You do. I don't know why I came here to fight fall like Manny did. All that. When you're on your face there, I went back and looked at the Tate fight. The Tate versus Weaver. Y'all look at Tate versus Weaver. Look at the uppercut. Y'all gonna come back and be like that uppercut though. I'm telling you, y'all gonna be like that uppercut. That's what y'all gonna say when y'all gonna be like that uppercut though. God, they really. And if you look at Weaver's physique, man, to not be like no kind of power, no lift, no like weightlifter or nothing, he just. You'll see why they call him Hercules. But that uppercut, that's one of the meanest uppercuts. Matter of fact, I put the little man up there with him too, though. As far as uppercuts, I put Larry Holmes has some classic uppercuts. Of course, George Foreman. Are you kidding me? George Foreman always on Jerry Cooney. Oh my goodness, are you kidding? Those are my top 10 for 100%. Jerry Cooney with George Foreman uppercut. John Tate versus Mike Weaver. Tank Davis. Garcia. Where? Oh my goodness. The Wilder, Ortiz. It's so many to choose from. I know I'm missing some, but I'm saying those are top 10 right there for sure. Okay, let's get back in. let me read it before we go any further. I'm gonna do this 3 minutes early today. Man, salute to Eagles Web. And salute to the chat. And as always, jab that like button. Are y'all neck? He said, don't get neck in Eagles Web boxing. He got those things up good, baby. You already know he got those things up good with that 100 with the glove in the fire, baby. That's what's happening in Eagles Web boxing. That come from Sir Flame, man. Those are the rules in Eagles Web boxing, that you come in here and sit your ass down and just behave and follow along with the chat. If you want to say something outside, then that's fine. You know what I mean? That's fine. If you want to say something that's, off top, then at least say, chat, this is off topic. You see how easy it is? Chat, this is off topic. That's only 5 words. Even when my guys do that, they say, oh, ego, this is off topic, but I just call it top. T-O-P. That means same thing as topic. This is off. And I tell my chat too, I said this is off top. But now I don't even really say that as much because we just go back and forth. We talk about like real life situations and stuff like that. And we'll talk about other stuff. So my mind has been occupied. I'm telling you that right now. Not with just boxing, but there's my own current situation where I live at. Because I got places, like I got stores getting robbed. Like stores that I got friends that work right next to the store. And I might have just been in the store, like a Macy's got robbed over here. And I actually go to this mall. It's called Oak Ridge Mall. And I got to go a little ways to get to it, but I go to this mall. I'm like, wow. So now this is the thing, what they doing out here where I live at. Is it's like 40 to 80 people. God, I don't even know how you organize crime like that, but that's organized crime is usually small groups. But now they doing the 40-80. They doing the 40-80 smash grab with only a couple of them getting caught. Okay, that's not off top, brother. That's still boxing. I'm talking about, so right now I'm not talking boxing, but look at Surf Play. He said off topic. He said, who you got, Spence or Ugas? I take Spence. Ugas has to, see the thing with fighting Earl is you have to be like really good on your back foot, and you got to realize I'm going to be on my back foot the whole time. But you got to be excellent back foot, and you got to be able to take heat like the whole. Earl's going to make sure you just take heat and take heat and take heat. Never seen Earl really like back up. Earl back up when he get like bored or the fight's over with. Then Earl back up. White versus Fury. I'll probably still go with Fury. White's a joke. I don't really care on those. Like I said on that one. Didn't I call that one out already, Derek? I said I hope both of them get knocked out. Yeah, I said that. I hope both of them knock each other out. I hope both of them knock each other down and end up being a draw or something. I hope both of them just beat each other up. One get knocked down, then the other one get knocked down. And I'm not 100% sure I trust Tyson Fury's chin. He might have some serious damage. Wilder or Ruiz, I might even have to go with Ruiz. Because Ruiz is really smart. And he might have seen how you beat Wilder up. And he does some of the shit that you need to do to beat Wilder up. But he kind of short, though. And Wilder usually, like when they short, Wilder usually don't have no problem. Look, Sir Flame, this is his day to have fun. Sir Flame crying again. Yep. Yeah, but Sir Flame said facts and Derek Bailey, yeah. Yep. Yeah, but Derek Bailey said, yeah, Gabe be getting his ass at Sir Flame, yep. Better not mess with him. Better leave Rosado alone. Yep. Yeah, Derek Bailey said flash mobs. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, but they doing that little. I'm just calling. Hey, you know me. I'm gonna have a name for it. I call that shit the 4080 now. So that's Eagle talk now. We steal shit. We don't steal shit, but we refine stuff like on instantly, like on the spot, like they do with Karens and shit. You know, permit patty and all that. They come up with shit like real quick. We got to come up with stuff. That's how I think. So we got to come up with it real quick. So now we got the 4080. So or the 80, you know, the 4080. Can't nobody steal that now. They can't steal the 4080 from us. If somebody say 4080, they got that from the Eagle or us. So that's what we calling it. Yeah, the 4080 smash. Yeah, you forgot the second part. Yeah, the 4080 smash grab. Okay, y'all don't have that. The 4080 smash grab is originated right here. The 4080 smash grab. That's what they doing. But now they frequenting, you know, things that I go to. I can't have that, brother. You can't be smashing, grabbing in things that I go to. Do that shit with somebody else. But if I go there, then leave that. Don't f with it when I'm anywhere around that. I'm not into all that gunplay and stuff like that. Because where I live at, police don't. They don't have tasers. Well, some of the places I go to, they have tasers. But some places, like when I go to the city up north, there's no tasers there, brother. When I say I go to the belly of the beast, when y'all see me out there every once in a while, there's no taser. They don't have no non-lethal. They don't have chokeholds and shit like that. They got gunplay. If you messing up, you getting shot and killed. And they putting enough. They putting clips in you. They not putting one or two. They putting probably 10 clips in your ass. You're gonna be unrecognizable. Get out of here. Sir Frank said the Bud might get Keith once upon a time Thurman. Yeah, he might. You know what? I'm tired of. I'm tired of even hearing about Keith. And I know that's my boy. Well, he don't come in here. My boy's. I know that's his main guy. He might come in and give a thumbs up. Who knows though? But I miss Gil though. Gil, if you be coming in listening to us, just come back. You can join. Come back and join our chat, man. We miss you up in here. You are a troublemaker. We need a troublemaker up in here every once in a while. You know what I mean? But yeah, I know I get off the top and stuff sometimes. But I feel that I don't try to step on toes. I try to feel like that you guys get some kind of an education from me because I get education from y'all. That's it. It's a reciprocating thing. It's not one-sided, even though I do chat. And like I said, this is more, see, y'all get more questions today. I said y'all just go ahead and question, and I'll slow my tongue down a little bit. Let y'all just get more questions off and stuff today. Let's talk about it first. Let's talk about this a little bit. I'm just going to throw a couple of fights out there. Parker Chisora. So some of them I don't have results. If y'all got results, please let me know. Parker Chisora. I have the result. Yes, I know. We already said what was going to happen. Okay, but I just want the opinion. So I'm not going to go on. We're going to go slow today. So I'm not going. I want the opinion. Robbery or good? Robbery, too close to call, should have been a split decision, or what? What do y'all think? Walk away with the Parker? Y'all know how I am, so I'm just going to sit back and I'll wait. I'm not even going to mention the one I already mentioned. I'm not going to talk about that because that's some bullshit, some fluke shit. That's some shit that we don't really care about. Yeah. And then I got another question for y'all too. Y'all probably don't care about this other one, so I don't care. Y'all probably don't care about this one, but let me see how this. I probably can play this without getting in trouble. Let's see. I might be able to play it, but let's just Let me see what it says. Let me see what kind of sound we get. I don't want no trouble.
Fresh flavors.
And that's what I wanted to make sure too. I wanted to make sure there wasn't no commercials, but hey, always got to be some commercials or something like that. And this ended up being like a battering, right? Let y'all hear it, then you know what I'm talking about. At least let y'all hear it.
Brown trying to counter off the ropes, but better BF just overwhelming him right now. BF is a tough man to contend with when he feels he has you hurt. Good shot to the body.
Left hook to the body.
And a right hand right behind it. And Marcus
Just want y'all to hear that.
Brown will take a knee.
Those left hooks lately, you know what I mean? Those left hooks lately in boxing been. Those left hooks have been devastating, man. Just hooks to the body, man. I know there's a lot of people using a lot of hooks to the body, but shout out to Better BF, man. That was just a masterful performance as far as like battering them. But one thing I don't with Better BF, I don't like that he get that the blood that he has. You know what I mean? He gets bloodied up. You can't be getting bloodied up like that. Yeah. There we say, but okay. Okay, Sir Flame say Parker. Okay, Derek Bay didn't see it, but yeah, we got to vote on it. But Sir Flame said, yeah, it was clearly Parker's. Clearly Parker's fight. We'll cover a couple of these and then, you know, just see what y'all felt. I'm just covering like the decisions and stuff. I'm not gonna cover all of them, but so just the decisions or whatever. To see what y'all think. Because, like I said, I didn't get the chance to really cover all of them. What about the Sorrow? Did anybody watch the Sorrow fight? So I'm gonna give you two of them. If you got a chance to watch the Sorrow fight, let me know. Okay, and I'm gonna skip that one because this is the one that got my ass. This one got my ass, so I think that was so we got the Richards and Gonzalez, right? It might have, yeah, was it Richards and Gongora? Yeah, that's the one that killed me. And nothing I can do about that one. Ain't nothing I can do about that. But the Sorrow fight, I asked y'all if y'all see the Sorrow fight, but the Richards, that's my crow. I gotta eat crow on that one. Cause the Gongora, you know, surprised my ass and actually Richards, I got that one. It wasn't the Gongora. It was okay, I see what it was. It was Ramirez and Gonzalez. I had Gonzalez, that's what it was. So Ramirez and Gonzalez, I had that. And that ended up being a 10 round. That ended up being a stoppage. And then, what else? Sajo. And then Sajo got my ass. Be honest, if Sajo got y'all's ass or not, or did y'all pick him? I know he's undefeated, but did y'all pick him? SADJO, did y'all pick him? And don't be coming up in here lying and shit, because I'll find out, man. I'll look for your chat in another room and shit and see what your comments was. Cause don't play. Okay, so yeah, that's why I got to cover some more stuff. Oh, he said he had Gongoro too. Yeah. Okay, so you had Gongoro. Yeah, a lot of these damn fighters, man, they messing me up, man. They messed my ass up. I had Gongoro because, I mean, come on, now you think about it. It's fucking... Really? But then again, Derek, you know what? We didn't know. I don't remember where they fought at. So that might have been one of those things too, brother. Because it was a split decision. Think about it. If you know if they was in... You know, if they was in Queensland... Not Australia, y'all know what I'm saying. I got to say it a certain way. If they was in Queensland, then, you know, things can happen. You have Ramirez against, I have Ramirez. How did you pick against Ramirez? No. I didn't. I said that's where my mistake was. Yeah, that's the one that got my ass. Ramirez, wasn't it? Let me go back and check. I got it on paper, but I got to go back and check. Ramirez, I had Ramirez. Okay, so Ramirez right there. So Ramirez, yeah, Ramirez won. Yeah, Ramirez won. Ramirez and yeah, Ramirez and Gonzalez. Yeah, I don't. Oh no, I remember I told y'all why I said I'd probably lose this one. No, I did that off the. That was I knew I was gonna lose that one. You talking about the Gonzalez, right? Nah, I told y'all. Come on, Derek. You know why I picked him. Come on. I'm on my Cuban kick right now. Yeah, Derek said a lot of these foreign fighters are messing me up. No, I picked against Ramirez. I told y'all that I was taking Crow on that one. I didn't say it like that, but I said I'm gonna stick with my Cubans for a while. I've just been sticking with Cubans lately. But they kind of faltering now. This probably be my last month. Like this next week, this is gonna be my last month messing with you Cubans. I'm gonna have to start using my boxing sense. I'm gonna stop messing with you Cubans because let me see how many y'all lost. That's one. Let me see on this screen. I might have another one. I'm gonna see how many I'm lost. If I might not go with y'all again if y'all lost more than one. Okay, that's one. Still one. We're gonna have some more of them come up. I think it was just one so far, brother. But nobody on that Sajo fight. I mean, not Sajo. Yeah, the Sajo fight. Be honest with me. Sajo versus Cullen. Which one? Nobody had Sajo. Y'all too late. You can't put up Sajo now. Yeah, so y'all didn't have Sajo. Y'all screwed up on that one. Yep, y'all screwed up. So don't even try to play me. Okay, what about Roach Alvarado? What y'all have, Derek? What y'all have, sir? What y'all have, Ray? Roach Alvarado. Ray probably didn't even watch the fights. That motherfucker, he too busy he too busy all the time. That motherfucker, he too busy to even, you know. I'll try to tell his ass, man, texting is way faster. Texting is way slower than talking. If I need to holler at Derek or something, let me holler at you, Derek. I'll holler at Derek, but I can holler at him better, faster if I holler at him than if I try to text him. Oh, so okay, so you didn't make a pick on that. I have Morrell. Yeah, I have Morrell over you. Morrell Fox. Yeah, right there, brother. I have Morrell. My winning side is the left side. Yeah, as I look down, it's on the right side is if the paper can look up. But yeah, my left side that's my winning column. I have Morrell Fox. What about Hawk versus Hitch? Who y'all have? Ritson versus Ruiz. Oh, you have Roach? All right. Oh, okay. So you didn't pick on that. Yeah, Morrell got that W. I think didn't Morrell get the W? I got because like I said, it doesn't pull up all the fights that I have. It doesn't pull up all of them. Okay, so the Sajo one. So I gave last call on that shit. So don't even try to play that one. Esparza won. That was a shocker. But the reason I went with Esparza in the first place is because that USA. That's why I went with Esparza. Yeah. So don't try to play. No playing. I don't know. I wrote down something. I don't even know what I wrote down. But Morrell. Sajo. Sajo screwed me up. Yep, I ain't gonna lie. And these two, I think they flyweights or whatever. The Barrera, is it Barrera? Who was that? The Barrera and I can't even say. Of course, when I wrote his name, I just wrote some scribble down because he's a Japanese fighter. I don't want to butcher his name, but I'm gonna have to because I didn't write it down right. Tarisimo or something. Anybody had anything on that? So let's not. Don't play. No play. No playing. I'm changing up. I'm going into the boxing scene to see if we got anything. Cause we got a fight we got a fight tomorrow on ESPN, but it's bantamweight, so of course I'm not gonna cover the ones over the weekend. I don't even know. I don't celebrate the holiday. I don't celebrate the holiday anyway, so I'll be here. I'll be here doing my work. But I'm gonna ask y'all about this fight though. It seemed like it was gonna be, you know, for me it's gonna be interesting, to say the least. But the Ortiz fight. What do y'all think about the Martin versus Ortiz? I'm looking at an ass whooping myself. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at an ass whooping, but. And of course, I'm sticking with the old guy. Of course, I'm sticking with the old guy. Y'all do what you want to. Y'all can go with Charles Martin if you want to. But like I said, I'm going with the old guy. I'm going with. So we're gonna see. We'll see how that work out. Cause I still think he a beast, man. I still think people scared. As a matter of fact, you just hear me out. I think that he has a better chance of beating Fury than a lot of these other fighters does. Even though he's older, he has a big chance of beating Fury for being that southpaw. Because that makes it more of an even match. But then it turns down to boxing skills. And I think one thing about Tyson Fury is that Tyson Fury, I think he got a little bit of, he might have a little bit of, he might not be full-blown BCD, but he got a little bit of, you know, chin check damage. Yes, y'all say something to me. Y'all let me know. I don't think Tyson Fury got a chin check damage. Okay, y'all let me know. But I think he might have a little bit of chin check damage. I'm sorry. He might have a little bit of chin check damage. I usually call it right, man. Derek Bailey don't know how happy I am. Him and Sir Flame, that they mess with me, that they come in, because if I say something to the chat, if you know, I mean, you ain't say that or whatever. Derek Bailey and Sir Flame always stand up for me. They be like, facts. They be like, yeah, you did say that, Eagle. Because they've been messing with me for a long time, y'all. That's what a lot of new people, y'all don't know. But these brothers been messing with me for a long time. So they know if I said something, that I bring it back up. I said, we talked about this a long time ago. We talked about, a couple years ago, we talked about that boxing was going to start. There was going to be like some deceptions and shit. And because I felt it, and then that shit stuck. Because we used to call it the Triple D or whatever. Oh, the Quattro D. We used to call it the Devil's Deception in the Desert in December. That's what we used to call it. And I told everybody, I said, well, look forward, even before they came up with this the COVID shit. I said, look forward to this shit, like, continuing. I told my people that. And they'll tell you facts. They'll be like, facts. He did say that. Yeah, but I had Morrell though. So Morrell, you know, he got that stoppage. But we're gonna see what they do. Yeah, a lot of fighters is coming out fighting now though. Oh, that's what it was. Hitchin versus Hawkins. That's what it was. So I was wondering, like, who's that? Okay, Hawkins and Hitchens. That's the one I asked y'all about. Let me just do something real quick. Hitchens versus Hawkins. Let me just do one thing. So I think this is kind of, so we can kind of do this. Y'all listen up.
have a very similar style, both of them. They're good boxers and they're good counter punchers.
Sure he did. Let's get back at him.
Well, no, we finished the conversation because I pick out all the gloves for my fight.
Damn.
Good comeback, Joe. By the way, active Hawkins tried to get into Hitchens'
Change the pace of this fight. See if he's getting beat like right there.
Premier boxing, y'all.
Good punches on the inside.
The last 3 rounds I've given it to him, and I haven't had 39-37.
right hand to the body. Nice right hand to the body from Hawkins there briefly. But
And just to let y'all know, I screwed up on. Just to let y'all know, I screwed up on this fight too.
There's no
Backing up because there's going to be the movement.
And you can tell
he's able to get a little closer now.
But
slaps him
I'll
with a
tell you
hook.
what, nice little, nice little check hooks and shit. I mean, it's like,
Something where he also had to learn and
but
get over a decent
these guys really be throwing them though, man. But it's kind of fun.
final seconds, round 9, final round coming up here in Minneapolis.
But I tell you what, Hawk was given a show though, man, and that we talked about this, Derek C, and that's probably why I made my mistake.
In favor of your winner by unanimous decision, and still undefeated Richardson Hitchens.
Yeah, but see, that's another one of my screw ups right there, Derek. But see, this is what led me my downfall on that one. And I'm not making up no excuses because anybody can lose. I'm not making up excuses for it. But my downfall is a lot of times I believe the hype. I'm sorry, and so I get caught up in the hype a lot of times. So, and that whole thing, because we was on that. Remember, we was on that whole Dirty B More thing, and I was like, yeah. I said, yeah. I was like, Hawk. I said, yeah, Hawk is Dirty B More, right? Hawk is Dirty B More. So, I said I'm gonna go with. Hey, I was feeling the kind of way, so I went with him, but he ended up losing. Yeah. Okay. No. There. Of course, he didn't make no pick, but he had Roach though. Let me see if I got anything on Roach. We'll listen to it, at least. Maybe we can sneak. Maybe we can sneak and listen, because we don't listen to him during the fights, right? Yeah. But maybe we can do that, That's not no sort, because somebody can play something in the background. I mean, what can I say? If I can let y'all listen to what somebody playing in the background, what can I say? Somebody playing something in the background. Yeah, there's a couple of fights I didn't have either, because I didn't have the Hill fight. I didn't have that either. There's another fight. I didn't have the Hill fight. Let me see, Hitch, I had that one. Versus Owens. I don't think I had the Owens fight. Did anybody have the Owens fight either? Puello versus Owens. Did anybody have that one? Because that was another fight I missed. It was way more fights. Valenzuela versus Dulé. I didn't have that, man. I got to go back over these fights, man. So we'll talk more Wednesday on them, man. Yeah, I got to go back over these fights. I'm going to have to search through fights. I'm going to have to go back over some of the fights. But like I said, I want to have this show to be more, just where's boxing going, and nobody answered the question about Paul. If that's hurt boxing a little bit. I always think that bullshit hurts us. That's the way I look at it. I looked at that shit always hurts boxing. Oh, you said Maloney fight tomorrow? I think that's what did I say Maloney fights tomorrow? Yeah. I think that's what I just pulled up. Let me check over here, brother. Yeah, let me pull this back up. Oh shit. I took the one channel down. Let me get cuz I got that from I got that one, I think, from Box Live or something. I don't think I got that from Premiere. Let me see. Because Premiere goes backwards. It goes backwards like from the date. It's going back from the 20. It's going from the 25th back. Well, so it should have been on there, but it's not. It's because they just show results and they show what's coming up over the weekend. So they don't put down, what they don't put down what happened before the weekend, which is stupid. Why would you just do weekend and past, and you don't? Man, it's not making no sense. I'm doing dumb shit. Let's see. Might have been on Fight Nights. Okay, January. No, all these channels. What it is with these little guys, man. See, it's okay for us not. I mean, not hating, but it's okay for us not to, to put to care about a fight. But it's not okay for you if you're a scheduler or you usually put out the schedule for boxing. It's not okay for you to just ignore fighters. Put all the fighters up. Stop that. Now I can't even find it yet, but that's what I thought. I seen that. Now I'm pulling up all these other channels just to make sure. Yeah, Joshua, I don't even trust him no more. Usyk laughing and shit. Usyk got belts. He laughing and shit. I'll be looking at some close-ups of Canelo. Everybody act like Canelo comes out clean. That's funny though. This is all BS. But on the Tyson Fury thing, like I said, I want both of them to get beat up pretty bad. I would feel better if they both just get beat up. A lot of these fighters I don't trust no more. Like Tyson Fury, I don't trust you. I do not trust you. Because my whole thing about not trusting you is I know that you dirty and the fighter you about to fight is dirty. I really don't care about either one of you. And if you both go to sleep, that would be the best case scenario for me. If you both suffer a knockdown at the same time. Like they did in that one movie with Bill Cosby way back in the day. In the 50s or whatever it was. I don't even know. I ain't good with dates. But the old school movie. I forget the name of that movie. Oh, wow. I didn't even see this one. Do y'all know who this fighter was that was doing push-ups? He knocked the man down and started doing push-ups. Y'all know who that was? Yeah, but these clowns, we need to get them out. They need to get out of boxing, man. I don't know, man. Derek, y'all need to be, you and Sir Flame, y'all got to start promoting fights, man. We got to get these paws out of boxing, man. We got to get them out the boxing business. Get the interest up. Use them long enough to get the interest up. You know what I mean? Just use them long enough, we get the interest up. And once the interest is up, tell them, Derek, I ain't gonna do it like my Bob Aaron voice. I'm not gonna do it. Y'all, you know what's up. Hit the door right afterward. Hit the door. Get the money back in. So that's the only thing I think, man, is that that they're good for boxing for is like putting some money in there, but that money has to go to, the fighters. Like the real fighters, some of that money is gonna have to trickle down to them, man. But they just coming in grabbing, they bag grabbing. But hey, it's not even. I don't care. It's your stupid ass fault if you let them come in and bag grab. Okay, that's right. Yeah, 'cause Golovkin's coming up too. Golovkin got a screwed up date too to fight. I think he's fighting on a Thursday, right? Yeah, I think he's fighting on a Thursday. Or what's the date? A Wednesday. He's fighting on a Wednesday in Japan. Golovkin is. Yeah. So don't forget that one. Golovkin is fighting shit. That's cool. Ortiz is bringing in the New Year versus Martin. Then Con Brook way off in February. That's gonna be a double knockout. I look at one of them quitting. I look at one of them having to quit or something because they ain't fought in so long. They gonna be all still fattened up from the holidays, and it's gonna be a horrible fight. It's either gonna be a horrible fight or it's gonna be just a great fight to watch because they both way past they passed their prime and they can't take punches and It might just be entertaining. It might be one of the things where they both take knockdowns and stuff. But that's not what I necessarily care about happening with them. That's what I want to happen with White versus Tyson Fury. I want that to be nothing but knockdowns. I want it to look stupid. I want them both to, I'm in a fight and just almost out and then get up. I want it to be comedy. Yeah. Oh yeah. He said Velasquez beat Dulay's ass. He said that was a shocker. Yeah, Derek crying. He's not really crying, but he said, "Damn." Yep. Yeah. Fox corner. Fox. They had to throw that towel in. They had to throw that towel, and they're taking that ass whooping like that. You're taking the ass whooping like that. Your corner brother's looking for you. Yeah. Let me see. Velasquez. Who we had? I don't even think I didn't get a chance. I didn't get my bet down on that way, brother. It was too many. It was too many damn fights. You know, you can't cover all of them, like I said. Yeah, Maloney said, Maloney fight tomorrow. Yeah, Derek. But anyway, I read that about 4 times. No, that wasn't on the champ Ross. Yeah. Yeah, but Derek said I think that might be a decent fight. Yeah. Then he got a no. His answer no to me. And then he said, yeah, Valenzuela. Yep. Yeah. Then he got another no. These fighters won't fight, and the promoters won't make the fight. That's all. That's what it is. These fighters nobody's fighting, Sir Flame. Derek Bay, nobody wants to fight, and nobody's making fights. Like y'all, what y'all doing to us, man? That's what we here for. What y'all come for? We came for the fights. Don't play with us like that. Yeah, don't play with me like that. Yeah, but Hitchens, yeah, the Hawkins got me, man, because Derek, I was all caught up in the dirty. I was caught up in the dirty B more. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna go with that. Yep. Yeah. Let's listen to it though. Let's listen to it. See if I can get it without commercials. I think they're not letting me click now. They trying to dog the ego out. Okay, let's see. Let's listen. Oh, yeah, now I see what I wanted to talk about too, and there's something else I wanted to talk about. Did I miss talking to y'all? You're right, brother. You talking about body shots. Yeah, he was just too comfortable for him, Derek. He was just way too, yeah. Valenzuela was just way too comfortable, brother. He was, but see, the thing about what happened is with Delay is, the thing that happened with Delay, the thing that killed Delay was the whole thing that I keep saying the fighters got to stop doing. Is don't complain about the rabbit shots. Don't complain. If you're really getting rabbit shots, don't complain about it. Just go ahead and do that shit back. I might headlock your ass and do one of them little things they do in wrestling and drop down with you. I don't care. Nah. But he sound coherent. Listen to him. Listen to what he's saying. Let's go.
Referee Charlie Fitch called a stop to this contest
right.
2 seconds into
and Dulay, I'm gonna say this one thing about Dulay that's important is that he made a valid point. He was making a valid point, and he was yelling. He didn't want to stop. He was getting pieced up. I'm not gonna lie to him. He got pieced up pretty. He was getting pieced up bad, but he's hanging in there. But complaining about the rabbit shots, but then what am I saying? That clearly, his voice was heard. He wasn't like concussed or nothing like that. He was yelling, and he was yelling at the doc. He was yelling when the ref stopped. He said he didn't even look at me. He said that the doc didn't even really look at him. That's a complaint to somebody who still wants to fight. That's not no bullshit complaint like, oh man, why? What happened? Me, it's Derek. We know when you serious about something or not. That's a serious concern with the fighter. The fighter's like, oh hell no, man, no. The fighter is serious. When you get a fighter go, no, what you doing, ref? You know what I mean? When he's talking backwards, when the voice ain't really coming out, it's like, oh, man, I wanted to keep continuing. And you done lowered your voice a little bit. Now, your pitch is high and your breath is coming out as low. We know you full of shit. You didn't want to fight. Get your ass. Tell them what to do, Derek. Get your ass out of here with that. Okay, yeah, Derek Bates said, plus some MMA was on also. Yeah, it's just too much, brother. Yeah, it was more. It's probably like 20 fights, man, over the weekend. They try to get these fights in because, see, a lot of people during the holidays are not going to watch but a couple of fights. They're not going. Nobody's going to pay attention to 10 fights on the holiday. They're not. And not even on New Year's Day, or New Year's. They're not going to do it because they're all messed up from New Year's Eve. Yep. You say Hitchens is a good I told you I was on my dirty thing right there, and we was trying to get up out of it. I was on my dirty. I told you, brother, you didn't listen. Hitchens put that work in. Yeah, Hitchens put that work in. Hawk was in it. Hawk was doing some good work too, though. Like I said, I picked you. I figured you would pick Hawk because that's one of your boys right there. He come out of the dirty, and I'm not talking about the dirty South. I'm talking about the dirty B-more. He came out of dirty B-more, so I was on that whole B-more thing. If you remember our conversation that day, brother, and you was talking about B-more. Lala started that whole thing up, I think. Remember, Lala started that up. She was talking about high school boyfriends and stuff like that. Yep, she was talking about dirty B-more, and I just I guess maybe it was stuck in my head, man. I wasn't thinking rationally. Yeah, he got hooked a couple times. Maybe not no clean rabbit punch. He's just getting hooked. He just meant that some of the punches was coming wide, and that's been happening in a lot of fights. But he sounded like he wanted to go. He wasn't selling me, Derek. I'm telling you, he wasn't selling me. He wasn't trying to. I don't think he was trying to sell that he wanted to just keep going. He still wanted to go. He just knew he was outclassed though, but he still wanted to go. He wasn't going to win. He just wanted to finish the fight out. That's all. Yeah, football. Yeah, football on Saturday. Yeah, playoff time football on Saturday. It's just like too much. I even tried to cover. I watched highlights of the football games. I was watching some of the spectacular interceptions and catches and stuff. I was all over the place, man. I'm saying it's just too much. This is one of those weekends where it's just too much like sports because. Even though we talk about boxing here, we be into everything else. Yep, football, sports, basketball, all that. Okay, you said you would have went with Hitchens, yeah. Hitchens, yeah. Now you remember. He said, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, those little. It wasn't even no heavy. But see, what get me, there's nothing, no heavy stuff. I think he just wasn't used to being in that kind of heat. And a lot of times, that's even happened even when you sparring, when you're not used to being in a certain kind of heat. Yeah, that happens to you, that you'll end up going down. I remember people going down and sparring because they just started. It's like, okay, oh shit. It's just this kind of action you go through when you go down. Let's listen. This one. The hill, yeah. Okay, let's check out the. Let's listen to this.
In and out of the arena. So,
From Iowa coming up to Minnesota, he's like, yeah.
And you already know about this one.
He's using his reach. He sat on the ropes for a second, but look, that was nice and elusive. Even though he's the taller guy, he got underneath shots. You know, if you're going to throw a body shot, you gotta make it count. and then open some guy up right there. See, there you go. That's wow. That was talking about.
And down he goes. Gino Hill able to counter off when they were in close quarters.
10. On my scorecard, all Hill did was score a knockdown. Marmatovich got up and he finished the round.
What killed me is these guys' names. I'm like, how is this guy? Like, I'm starting to see. And we talk about this, Derek. We shouldn't be talking about this sometimes, but we talk about this. Is there some of these guys, man? This look, I don't get their name. Their name don't match. Yeah, and that one came out. The Hill fight, Matmatovic came out as a draw. But that's not, my thing is, how does, I don't know what it is, brother. It's just, I'm not used to, I know I don't try to do no kind of like nationality or race stuff on here, but it's just amazing. I'm going to use the word amazing. Can I use amazing without getting in trouble? It's amazing how some of the looks of these guys, even the guy that plays basketball, it's amazing some of their looks, how they can be like from a different nation that I'm not used to seeing these guys. Like they could be Greek. What's the guy's name that plays for Milwaukee? The Milwaukee Bucks. What's his name? Because I'm talking boxing right now, so you know I can't think it. It's what's his name? Stannis? What's his name? He has a long name. But anyway, yeah, these guys their whole look is completely different from what I'm used to seeing, man. And I'm not trying to be, you know what I mean? Derek said, "Oh no, he just kept, he kept getting knocked down." I know he kept getting knocked down. Derek yelling at me now. Yeah, he kept getting knocked down. I see Tilo 404. Derek said, "Hey Eagle, he keep getting knocked down though, brother. Stop trying to save him." No, I just said, listen to what I said. I said I don't feel like it was a ploy, brother. I don't feel like he did not want to fight. I don't feel like he didn't want to fight. I felt like he still wanted. I genuinely, he might have fooled me. Maybe he duped me, but I felt like he still wanted to fight, brother. That's all I'm saying. Derek about to get on Eagle. Eagle, no, this nigga, he could. Derek like, no, that motherfucker, he couldn't take a shot, man. He was like, always, he's like, clip. He was clip, I'm out. Yeah, but he got his thumbs up with that 100. He said, let me go check, man. Oh, yeah, I can't spell this guy's name for sure, but what's his name, D'Lo? D'Lo, what's his name? D'Lo, what's the brother's name? They don't even call him by his whole name. What's his name? The one that's supposed to be taking over Shaq, but he's not. It's not big like Shaq. What's his whole name, though? They call him Giannis, but what's his whole name? Because we was like, I'm just trying to put the complexion with the names now, is that it's kind of messing with us lately. You know, because we usually have like first names, usually we could tell. Not all the time, but usually if you get a Jamal or something, you know who. You more or less, somebody say Jamal, you know what he looked like. If somebody say Muhammad, you might not know what he looked like. But if somebody say Jamal, you know what he looked like. If somebody say Derek, you might not know what they look like, but we know Derek Bailey. That's our brother. But in certain instances, like if you say my name, everybody knows. Yeah, automatically you know that if I'm not, you know I'm gonna be some kind of brown, right? If you know my name, and see, I'm not starting no kind of race shit. I'm just saying, if you know my name, you know I'm gonna be some kind of brown, whatever kind of brown it's gonna be. Light brown, dark, you know I'm gonna be some kind of brown by just knowing my name. What do they call him? Yeah, that's his whole name. Yeah, he said Ante Toku. What do they call him though? They don't call him Ante Toku Ampo. Yeah, Ante Toku. He's Greek. That's a Greek name. You can tell by the first part of it. That's in the very last part in the very back of it. That's a Greek name. But in reality, I won't start no shit. But Greek people, like other nations, aren't what they used to be. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I don't want no fights. I don't want nobody jabbering, getting mad at Eagle. Shut your ass up. I know what I'm talking about. Just stop. Stop and stop getting mad at Eagle because I bring up certain stuff. Yeah, but Giannis, he's a badass. He's a bad boy though. He's a bad boy. He can play it. He can play some ball. He can play some ball, man. That's one of my sports, man. I love some basketball, man. I can't get up and dunk. I told somebody I was gonna come back and dunk. I said I'm gonna dunk. Now I started realizing how much damage it was doing. Even training to dunk, you realize how much damage it does to your body at a certain point. You'll stop training for it. You'll stop. Your body will stop your ass from training for it. It's not natural to go up off your feet that long, for that many years that long. It's not. It's just not natural. It's too much. And landing on wood or concrete, it's not natural for you to do that shit. Because you're not really a leaping creature like that. And if you are leaping, you should be leaping up to grab something so you can get up. You shouldn't be leaping and then just coming down for no reason. Like, oh, I'm leaping up, but now I'm coming back down. Yeah, the human body, we make it do things that we should never do. And then all these football players, basketball players, fighters, and everything else suffer. But they entertained us. I think the money's there. I mean, because I don't feel like I gave you nothing. It's like everybody do their part. Yeah, just pay $75 for this fight. We all do our part because later on we're going to see this dude and he's not even going to recognize us. All the money's going to be gone because it's going to go all on medical. While he's all slumped over and just can't respond anymore. We have another one. Okay, that one. Okay, so the Puello in Owens, yeah, that ended up in a. Oh yeah, but the Violence Wade, I think that should have been Violence Wade. I think probably should have won that one, for the most part. But that ended up being the draw. But the Puello, I don't know if we listened to the Puello. I think, yeah, the Puello won. Puello won his. I don't know if we listened to what it was though. So let's see. We trying new stuff. We trying new stuff. D'Lo, we trying new stuff up here. We can't show. You know, you can't show nothing. But and we don't listen to fights. But if somebody's playing the fight, we can listen to it, I guess. Without somebody saying something, so I'll let y'all listen to it.
He was very slick about a couple of nice counter punches, put those earmuffs on, Puello did, and waited for the right opportunity and countered. Looks like there's an elbow to the eye and a cut on the right eye of Sean Owens right now. That could be trouble.
Elbow. Okay, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know Owens. I didn't know Owens had suffered an elbow to the eye early, like the first round. I never knew that.
In actuality,
he's 13-0 now, 14-0 with the win earlier tonight. But many of these fighters have got nice.
Yeah, you gonna just get clipped. You gonna just get clipped if somebody mess your eye up that early.
Look at that left uppercut he just delivered there. Jab, the left hand.
Wicked jab, yeah. Smooth.
Two very highly skilled guys.
With Sean Owens, you know, he's got a lot of heart.
But one thing I say about Puello is that I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna mess with Puello.
He's making it.
The reason I'm gonna mess with Puello is because he knows some of the he has some of the old tricks in boxing. No, we didn't get to cover this, but we're gonna cover these like Wednesday. But I'm just saying he has some of those old tricks that we need to see. Real slick. At least in this fight, real slick. Showing like the grabbing, showing that get to lock your opponent in like that. When you get close, you lock your opponent in. He's doing some of that stuff, and maybe sneaking a couple of elbows out there once in a while. So, but good. I mean, for Owens to take all that and just go through it. For him to take that and keep going, he's tough too. So I'm not gonna take nothing away from him, as far as like, especially when you take an elbow in the eye and they don't stop it, because he could have got what he could have got out of that.
Of your winner by unanimous decision, and still undefeated, Alberto La Avispa
Puello. Yeah, so Puello won. But this is what I wanted to say about that is that I'm gonna tell you what Owens could have done. Owens didn't have to fight that fight out, Derek Bailey and D'Lo. He didn't have to fight that whole fight. He could have quit. He could have quit, and it would have just been a majority. It would have just been a what they call technical draw, or what they call technical stoppage, or something like that. It would have been a no contest. No, that's what it would have been. It would have been a no contest. Michael Johnson, boxer talk, sneaking up in here. Look at him. He said, "What it do? What it do, brother?" Okay, there you go. Yeah, his parents is from the Yoruba and Igbo tribes in Nigeria. There you go. Yeah, Igbo. Yeah. Giannis. Yeah, Greek Freak. Yeah, short name. That's what they call him, Greek Freak. There he is. He's solid. He good, man. He good. Oh, he has two. Oh, he had two brothers in the NBA too. Okay. The Naces and Costas. Yeah. All right. I don't really follow. I try to watch basketball during when it gets close to playoff time, but a lot of times I don't even mess. I used to stay with it all the time. But it turned into bullshit. So. Derek Bailey's silly. Look, he put salute to Michael Johnson boxing talk in modem. He put more. We know what you're talking about, brother. Yeah. Yeah, but there's too many fights, D-Lo, to cover this week. It's just way too many fights, man. A lot of fights we got to come back because I didn't get to see. It's too much stuff that happened. Like, crazy shit happened. We got majority draws. We got fights that could have ended in technical knockouts or technical, just stoppages, like no contest. We got fights where fighters are saying they get hit behind the back of the head. And this is what I want to tell y'all, and I might have covered this, but I keep covering this over and over again. It's really important that if somebody comes in here, if y'all a trainer or something like that, you got fighters out there, during the break of the bell rings, during that break, you trainers have to say something to the ref. Stop letting your fighters get beaten back of the brain. Stop letting them get hit all in the brainstem, man. That's not good. That's going to lead to a whole lot of damages later on in that fighter's life, man. You guys got to say more. And I plead myself, even on this little small forum, to the boxing commissions, no matter where they are, and whatever sanctioning bodies or whoever's holding the fight, you got to hold yourself responsible when these fighters get hit behind the head like that. You're going to have to caution the ref, tell the ref, hey, you got to start taking points. You got to take 1 point, then 2 points. Not just one. You got to take two. If it's for repeat offenders, you got to start taking 2 points. I think that's one thing that's damaging a lot of fighters is I've been noticing a lot of these fights. You guys might not be noticing, but there's a lot of rabbit punches being thrown in these fights. A lot of rabbit punches. Even with Tank Davis, all of them, there's a lot of rabbit punches being thrown. Fighters can't wait to get that home run shot in. And so they don't care where they hit you at. We're going back to the conception of boxing, and they got to stop that shit, man. I'm just telling you, they got to stop it. They got to stop it. It has to stop somewhere, brother. That's what it is, though. Michael Johnson boxing talk say, Derek Bailey, what's popping, brother? That's right. Derek Bailey said refs are inconsistent. That's the whole thing, the inconsistency. But to constantly hit behind the neck, brother, you can't. Every time I see that, I'm like, man, there go another shot, but that's borderline. That's behind the back of the head, man. Some people can't take them kind of shots. They get dizzy. Most people can't take them. You got to have a thick. How many people you know got a thick back? The back of their neck is thick. And I'm not talking about a hog. You got some of these like NFL players. Some of them is like that. Them linemen and stuff like that. But they're used to taking hits behind the head too, though. But how many people can you name that had like their neck like behind? If you touch behind your head, no matter how fat you are, you could be fat, and you could touch behind your head. I guarantee you that you're gonna be able to touch some vertebrae back there, that you're gonna be able to feel bone back there. And a lot of fighters come in hunched up. A lot of fighters come in with their head down instead of tucked. You're supposed to be tucked. And you can't lift your shoulder and make all them blocks. You got to go underneath that shit or something because you can't tuck your shoulders. You got to knock that. Hey, if somebody, you see something coming wide, you got to throw that elbow up. Get that damn elbow up, man. Or you can't fight like this. You can't fight because all you're going to have is a jab if you fight like this. And you ain't going to be able to throw no rights. How you going to get the right off? You got to bring it down and throw it out. Yeah, that's not fast enough. This way faster, right? Ain't that way faster to go like that than the... See? That's way faster. See? Clean up boxing shit. It's already going... Y'all killing our boxing. This Paul shit, like I said, get the Paul money, but then get those Pauls knocked the F out. Get these NFL and basketball players, get their ass knocked out and take boxing back over. Michael Johnson, Boxing Talk, got a lot to say. He said WBC president brought that up, but ain't doing nothing about it. You already know about them rabbit punches. And a lot of fighters do it because they won't nobody say nothing. That's exactly what it is. A lot of fighters do it because that's the good keep. Michael Johnson's Boxing Talk, salute to him again for bringing up that valid point. Is that what happens is they know they're not going to get called. And you got people that have lethal behind the head shots, rabbit punches, like somebody like Danny Garcia, somebody who actually throws an overhand thumb, like George Foreman. George Foreman used to do overhand thumbs and fists. He'll hit you with the fist, thumb, or whatever. That's a different type of shot when you come over like that. That's not a hook. A hook turns with the body. That's how, this is a proper hook. The body's turning and the shot is coming. That's the proper way. When y'all see the hook way out here, that ain't no good hook. People act like it's power. A lot of these guys got strong shoulders and they can get a snap. You can get a snap like that, but then it's not as much power. If I'm turning my whole torso and throwing it, it's not going to be as much power. Or this, all that overhand. Danny Garcia with the overhand thumb, the thumb smash in the back of the neck. Like I said, some fighters, you can't take that kind of punishment. And Michael Johnson's Boxing Talk hit the nail right on the head when he says that. Is that they're not going to call that shit. I'll be calling the hell out of it. If I'm in your corner and somebody hitting you behind the head, I might call timeout myself. I'll be like, ref. I'll be yelling at the ref. Ref, bring your ass over here. Call time or something. Get your ass over here before the bell, before the 10 count. Before the 10 second warning, before I hear that, I'll be calling this. Look, man, you need to. Hey, he hitting my fighter way behind the neck, man. You want points? Stop that shit. Yeah, Michael Johnson Boxing Talk. And more said, if I had a fighter, I would tell him, hit him in the nut if the ref don't say anything, or after being warned. Yeah. You ain't saying nothing. You're not saying nothing, Michael Johnson Boxing Talk, when it come to us in here. Because we say that all the time. And I tell everybody in here, I tell my guys, I said, I ain't trying to teach y'all nothing dirty, but I said, we talk about it. We have had a lot of conversations like this where we say, hey, if he doing that shit, I'm sneaking off elbows. We sneaking off anything we can, brother. If we got to sneak off a couple of elbows, then we'll sneak off a couple of elbows. Now, the reason I had the title I had with the WTF, yep. Oh, okay. Joseph, hey, my brother up in here. One of my brothers up in here. Oh, they call me. I see you. Oh, yeah, she came by. Okay, that was a day ago. People came by and seen me like a day ago or whatever. Oh, they came and looked at some of my content. Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, they know me by another name though. I see them out here. Yeah. So I gotta salute. Yeah, I'll salute them out. Yeah. So I'm just replying. Yeah. I had a couple of people that came by. Yeah. So we come through and we do this like all the time, you know what I mean? And like I said, if I told you guys before, I said other people come through and give the thumbs up. They might not be part of the show or nothing like that, but they'll come through and we'll get the thumbs up. You know, we're gonna get our thumbs up. That's simple as that. We're gonna get them thumbs up. But when I like to do this is because what makes sense. What makes sense is that people that come to see Eagle, the ones that come in here, when you guys come in here, you guys already know what I'm gonna talk about. You might not know my topic, but you already know that I will put up a title, and the reason I have certain stuff in there is because there's always something that's underlying that we need to talk about. We can always be specific when we talk about certain stuff, but then there's always some other shit that happened. You know, it's like, man, this some dirty shit that happened, and so then we deal with that. Then we come through, and we talk about the other things that happened, or we're gonna give our opinion about it for sure, 100% for sure. Is we're going to give our opinions about it. That's all it is to it. We're going to give our opinions. Regardless, we're going to give our opinions out. Because that's what we do. We give out our opinions. That's because this is interactive type of talk and chat with Eagle. Is that I'm going to let my people say stuff, but you're not going to come in and just try to spam us or nothing like that, because Michael Johnson Boxing Talk, he don't get a chance to come in all the time. But what he's going to do, if he sees something that he don't like, believe me, he been a wrench long enough that if somebody come in here with some kind of foulness, bye. That you out of there. You feel me? You out of there. Simple as that. There you go. And that's another point. See, I didn't bring it up. I'm reading the comments. So don't give me no shit because I'm reading comments out. Michael Johnson Boxing Talk know what he's talking about. He said they throw them hooks because it's neck wrenching. And they now sometimes, okay, I guess they know sometimes they ain't tired. It says it's them shots in the back of the head. A lot of times you just, see, when he said neck wrenching, see, he just said neck wrenching. So it's pulling on your spine because you got 4 sections in your spine. People think it's 3, but it's 4 sections to your spine. And actually then there's a separation because you have the atlas at the very top. You got these 2 bones that go out this way. But then you got the cervical spine. You got the so you can break it down like that. You can do cervical spine, you can go thoracic spine, you can do lumbar spine, and then the last part is the coccyx. So when you interrupt the top, the cervical spine is probably one of the most important parts of the spine. And it's so easy to hit nerves and everything else right at that part because there's no meat there. There's like, you don't have an inch of meat in the back of your damn neck. Give me a break, brother. You don't have an inch of meat in the back of your neck. Most people don't. You get these guys with these 22-inch necks, they do. But they lifting cows all their life with their head. You're not, no matter how big you are. And that's one of the things that really disturbs me when I see that. I just don't like that, brother. I'm just saying. I don't like when you getting constantly, hitting back of the neck like that. I just don't like that. I just don't like that. I'm going to keep you off me, though, Derek. I ain't going to let you get to my neck. I'm going to keep the long... Get your ass off me. Get your ass off there. Let me show y'all the proper one. Yeah, Eagle stupid. Hey, I'm the same way in and out the ring. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Get your ass out of here. That's the sit your ass down jab, but at the same time, Derek, that's the I'm tired of your ass messing with me jab. Shut up. You can call that a lot of things. That could be sit your ass down. That could be shut up. That could be the shut up jab. Shut your ass up. Look. Shut your ass down. Don't even come over here with that shit no more. Don't even try me. Don't sit your ass down. That's one of our favorites right there, Derek. Yeah. Derek, no, that's one of our favorites right there. But yeah, we're gonna get back to it. Yeah, the ref don't call it yeah, you must have the ref don't call it. You gotta my whole thing with the adjustment, Michael Johnson about to talk more. My whole thing with the adjustments, what I was saying, if somebody's doing that, what I was saying is that you gotta knock that shit, either knock that shit out this way, slap it down this way, get an elbow up, get your hand back there or something, make it hit like your fist or something. You got to do something. This is not a slow motion. You know what I mean? You might not be able to get the rep. See, because if you go this way, it's gonna take longer, right? You might have to just because you're gonna have that big ass glove on. That's fast. See, that kind of motion is fast, but to try to do a whole wrap around, that's too slow. This is instant. This is instant. Get that shit up there because this hand now you're exposed for another punch, but you still got this hand. You got to realize you both got one hand. You still got this one because he lost one hand on the other side. He lost a hand, whichever side he hooking on and you're blocking. So he lost a hand too. But you got to do something, man. The whole protect yourself at all times, but you ain't no way to protect yourself if somebody doing the overhand behind the head shots all during the fight. For some people, they won't be able to block it because their arms just too short or whatever. It's a mess, man. But anyway, let's get out of here, man. Let's come back. Y'all make sure y'all see me on, what is it? Is it Christmas Eve? What is it? Christmas Eve, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So Christmas Eve, I'm going to be here, man. So make sure that y'all do not be out there. Do some call-in stuff, man. You don't have to just go out. You don't have to shop. Do you have to go take your ass out there and shop? I don't think so. Y'all don't have to. Get some of your shopping done in a different way. Yeah. 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 I'm ignoring y'all right now. As long as y'all okay, I'm good, man. As long as y'all okay. But y'all come see Eagle, man. Y'all know what it is, man. My shout out to the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Because y'all mess with me, I mess with y'all, man. Y'all know what it is. It's Monday, man. Eagles Way of Boxing. Too much to cover. We're going to get back at it, man. Y'all go watch some of these fights, man. If you can't watch the whole fight, y'all watch some of the, some clips or something, man. But yeah. So y'all can have some more opinions and stuff. But y'all know what it is. It's Monday. Say it again, man. Nothing but blessings. Yep. Always nice to have y'all in, man. Don't know how we do it though, man. Derek, you and Sir Flame, y'all stupid, man. Y'all gotta stop listening to Ego all the time, man. Y'all gotta. I'm glad we be on the same point though. That shit had me dying, man. We on the same point when it came to that BB Sports. BB talks. That shit was laugh. That shit was just because I don't want to say something all the time. I just let y'all, like I said, I can't do it, man. I gotta do my job, man. I can't get caught up with y'all, but y'all had me dying out there. Y'all had me dying for sure, man. But I'm gonna try not to die no more on this, but I'm gonna catch y'all, man.